Welcome to the NBA here on PK Sports, a Monday night broadcast of the NBA. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the New Orleans Pelicans. And now let's go to Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr out at the New Orleans Arena as tip-off approaches.
Yo. Yes, I does that. Everybody trying to be now, I was. Been living the life, crazy ice. Swag, the gear, the bread, all the whips is a year ahead. I only fear the fame.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans Arena, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Best?
Yeah, the way he can handle the ball, it's very easy for him to get the defender going one way and for him to go the other. He's one of the best at that.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Kevin, tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, this has been their domain, Clark, no question. They've made this arena a very difficult one to come into and try to win. So this game will tell us a lot about whether they're going to continue that dominance on this homestand.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Gardner. Pass to Rodriguez. Passes it to Gardner. Bulls moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Dallas.
They had major problems with the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse. And when you're at home, boy, you've got to cash in on it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the made shot from Best, here's Rodriguez. And the 3 ball is good. Rodriguez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Booker the pass to Best. Doubled by Reynolds. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Rivera. A 15-footer, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. There's the pick. Pass to Gardner. All out of bounds. New Orleans was up. Let's go over to Doris Burke. We had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
He talked a little bit about their defensive mind. On their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Thank you, Doris, devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of the defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Picked them clean. Jovanovic fires for 3. Shot misses. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, Yeah, sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 3-point lead. McGinnis, defended by Rivera. McGinnis, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Best passes to James. Singletary off target at the rim. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Utah.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's all
good from Booker.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Back to Rodriguez. Ivanovic sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Rivera, defended by Gardner. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the Pelicans miss again. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Rodriguez outside. They set the pick. Here's McGinnis. Another one falls for Chicago.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Best. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's it. Tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was that they were badly out-rebounded inside, and it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
Good from the wing. Pelicans trailed by 8. Makes the lead pass. Here's Booker. That's good. He's got his second basket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Ivanovic. Drills it from outside. And Clark talking about rebound. I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question. And you can't be surprised to see them really crash the boards in this one. They needed to get some second chance points, and their defense needed to limit the offensive rebounds at the other end. Definitely that was a focus for them, controlling and handling both backboards.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Bulls knocking down the 3 with the fadeaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hey guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
The feed to Booker. Jacks up a 3. No good from Best.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
Pelicans trailed by 15. Tries to save it. Jamison with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. He was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
And Chicago has possession after the miss from Best. Reynolds.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The first one falls. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Pelicans, number 1, the Bulls third.
You know, Kevin, you look at both of these teams, and passing and ball movement have really become priorities, a focal point for both of them.
Chicago leading by 16. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
And how is the life shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out. Now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Pelicans. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Mavericks, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
I think for the Pelicans, they've done it again this season. Established themselves as one of the league's elite teams.
And, you know, that's really the mark of a great franchise, Clark, when you can do it over and over again, particularly when the expectations are high because the pressure's on and all you can do is continue to work and try to perform at the same level you've been at, and that's exactly what this team's doing.
They haven't had an answer so far in first.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
The pass to Peters. Payton. A putback and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. 24 seconds. The Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Lowe. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Pierce from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They set the pick. Payton left side to the inside. And then Allen slams it in. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
Man, when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And as you said, they haven't been able to answer, leading to a double-digit deficit.
Yeah, Kevin, when you shoot it poorly and the other team is hot, I mean, that's an equation for a blowout.
That's good from McCain. No good on the second free throw.
They're really earning their living at the line today.
You talk about earning a living at the line, there's been a big disparity between these teams.
Well, I think, Kevin, you get fouls by getting into the lane and driving to the hoop. One team is more aggressive, the other team's a little more passive, and that's why you have the disparity. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Low. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Here's Perkinson. It's rebounded by Davenport. Now Payton. Pass to Davenport. Takes a three. No good. Here's Lowe. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's it for the... Well, not exactly a game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a glow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Peyton and a talent in at the center, locking down the middle. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pelicans shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They just got executed. Peyton with the ball, now guarded by Bishop. And there's the pass to Hubbard. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Davenport. Pass to Hubbard. Nice shot from the wing. The Bulls leading by 20. It's Pierce with the powerful one-handed slam. Boy, look at the big ups.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks, really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Peters passes to Devin. We got half on the three-pointer, head to the line.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the full schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in assists. And they're a top 10 shooting team. Pretty good company for that team.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
It's the second from the line. Chicago leading by 21. Brady passes to McDaniel. Here's Bishop. Off target from three-point range. Hubbard. Pierce covering. Passes to Hubbard. Back to Allen. Got a piece of it. Pierce with the steal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. No luck. Excellent D there from. Now the pass to Davenport. He dishes it to Allen. New Orleans moving it around. The shot's good from Hubbard. The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter. Here's the pass to Brady. And the Bulls with another miss. Pelicans trailed by 18. Back to Allen. Pass to Peters. Feeds to Allen. And the defense really pressing up on a tough shot. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's McDaniel. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 20. New Orleans has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No, I'm not called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. A lot of their shots are reeling out. Wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call the timeout. If the team has a few balls on the timeout, let them forget about it. Regroup, walk about, refocus.
Baby, please.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And let's bring up the list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Peters passes to Hubbard, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip.
Yeah, some good matchups all over the league today, but the one I have my eye on is that LA Clippers game.
Chicago leading by 20. Pierce kicks to Rodriguez. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter basketball? Dabonic defended by Davenport. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rodriguez. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make this for the J. Rodriguez has got 8 points. Hubbard, Pierce covering. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Passes it to Davenport. 3-pointer. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Chicago, gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. No good from Rodriguez.
So hard to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was.
Wishes he had.
There's the pass to Peters. Allen with the lead pass. And the shot's good from Peters.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time. Force the defense. To adapt and adjust.
Here's Pierce. Here's the pitch. Plays again. Ball stolen. And a pass point now for the Pelicans. And here we go. Pass to Peters. He passes it to Devin.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that one is snuffed right through.
That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Mark, what about the hang?
Oh, you're talking about hang time. That's the helium in the
Well, if he can pull out 360, better have it.
Now here's Allen. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Passes it to Peters. Shot clock at 5. Wow. Break. Here comes Chicago. The alley-oop layup. Well done.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well at the play. I'm sure what they love to run.
As the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
And Pierce over to help. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late. That's past their regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Put our hands up like this feeling can't hold us. Like this feeling can't hold us.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
And, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. Tops in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And they're also number one in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together, looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Great open look there. He has 7.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Bishop. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
How about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. He operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside, Jamison kicks it to Booker. There's the pick. And the pass to Rivera. Just fine on the clock. Best misses the 3. Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the 2 with 50%. Jamison covering. Here's Gardner. And that one, it's back iron.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Booker. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
And don't forget about the incredible rebound night for him, too. He's devouring the glass all game long.
Allen's checked in for New Orleans. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Gardner passes to Reynolds. Shoots a 3. That's good. He has 5. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Avila, defended by Bishop. Blocked. There's Green. Leads him in there. It's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. As we're going to break in the action, let's see if we can get the team scoring lead. Pelicans, number 1. The Bulls in second.
When you take a look at these teams, boy, they are high-octane offensively, Kevin. Both of these teams play a fast-paced game and pull a lot of points on the board. It's really difficult matching up with these guys. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. He can't get it going here.
Here's Booker. Gardner. He shoots it to Booker. Looking to end the run. Rejected by Gardner. 6-second difference between shot and injury. He set the screen. Ivanovic, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's the block. But he stays with it. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Rolls out front, delivering the blowout. From the New Orleans Arena, back in a moment.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Monday's almost come to an end. Let's celebrate with a little halftime show.
It's a good
First game for the 76ers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Second quarter there, and they're only up a pair of buckets. Another game going on for the Cavaliers, a closely contested game against the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game is the third quarter now being played. And a look here at the other NBA action. At AT&T Center, the Spurs are trailing to Detroit. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out to the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. The action now, it's been a one-team show so far.